it's great to see you here at Cisco Live 2024 Amsterdam. We're bringing you all the exciting action and we're here talking Thousand Eyes. Here in the studio with me, I have Joe Vaccaro. Joe, you are the VP of Product for Thousand Eyes at Cisco. A big, exciting job, especially with all the announcements we've made this week, to be covered in the keynote. Firstly, how are you doing before we dive straight in?
You know, it's always, every year coming to Cisco Live is such a wonderful experience, to be able to be surrounded by so many customers, to be, hear the enthusiasm they have, and also just to be kind of driven to understand the problems and the use cases that they want to see from Thousand Eyes related to their digital experiences.
So earlier in your chair actually, about an hour ago, I was sitting down with Emma Carpenter, who's our Chief Security Revenue Officer. We were talking about security, obviously top of mind for customers, will continue to be top of mind for customers. And so one of the announcements that we've been talking about is an integration between Cisco Secure Access and Thousand Eyes. So I know you're going to be really busy, your team's been working on this for a long time. Tell us what the team's been working on and what are we announcing this week?
You know, when you think about a digital experience, there's three things you have to happen. First off, you need to drive the connectivity across that digital experience. Next, you need to be able to secure it. If you don't secure it in a way that's seamless to the end user, they're going to find ways around it. And lastly, you need to be able to provide the assurance. Can you be able to give the necessary visibility across each of those different domains that makes up the core connectivity and that core digital experience? And so we're really excited this week to be able to bring out to the public the integration of Thousand Eyes, providing the digital experience monitoring that's deeply integrated within the Cisco Secure Access, giving you a single endpoint client on the device, and then the ability through automation to be able to automatically create the right level of visibility based upon the applications that you're accessing from that individual user's device.
Got it, and I imagine this has gone down well. How are customers reacting to this news? I guess they're excited, right? Easier job for them day to day?
I think what resonates is that everybody has this problem today. Everybody has employees that are accessing networks and applications from a variety of different devices, in a variety of different locations, variety of different networks. And when you think about the problems that customers are trying to face, how do you identify and localize a problem, whether it's a device problem, a wireless problem, a local internet problem, maybe even a home internet problem, ultimately the application. What Thousand Eyes really provides the power is the ability to easily see every network like you own it, and be able to quickly not only detect, but localize a problem across all those different domains that make up that digital experience.
Awesome, and I know the Thousand Eyes booth, I think you can't miss it, it's right in the middle of the world of solutions, right? You've been meeting with lots of customers this week, I'm sure. What are some of the kind of top of mind things that are coming out of your conversations you're having? You know,
what people find is that, as we mentioned, digital experiences happen in a variety of different ways, and you need to be able to measure how these digital experiences are changing. You know, we're talking to people about how we can be able to help them from mobile devices, how we can be able to help to localize issues even when they don't own the networks such as their home networks, how we can be able to bring together different data to be able to solve new and unique problems. It's a really fascinating time. We know that this is really just the tip of the iceberg of what value we can provide for our Cisco customers.
I love that. I know the music has started playing behind us. That makes me feel like they're celebrating the news and the announcement that you're sharing. So you've got some cheerleaders here at the show. Now this announcement isn't the only thing that we're sharing this week, so share a bit more for the people that are home. They're not here in the World of Solutions, maybe next year, but what are the other announcements we're making, and what's the excitement and the buzz around Thousand Eyes?
This is just the next step in this journey to be able to provide the visibility that matters to our customers, to be able to provide the level of proactive intelligence, and ultimately automate those workflows, to be able to act on that, those key insights that we provide. In just the past year, right, we've announced integrations to be able to put our Thousand Eyes Vantage Points into Meraki MX devices that's now generally available. We brought our endpoint agents into the Cisco Room OS devices, so you can be able to assure that digital experience from a conference room that you have. Now, this week we also are rolling out new capabilities to provide deep insights into the underlying devices that they have, to be able to correlate what's happening from a device perspective, such as the top processes that are running on that user's device while they're accessing those applications. We're also rolling out new capabilities with AppDynamics to be able to kind of further integrate the full stack observability and network assurance into one cohesive solution, as well as providing just additional capabilities in our dashboarding, making it easier to act on those key insights and be able to push it into the core systems for where the resolution happens.
Amazing, Joe. Thank you so much for joining. It's always great to hear the amazing innovation and technology that is coming out. We're here on the World of Solutions. You can go and see it if you're here, play around with the technology. Thank you so much for joining in the studio. We're actually now going to head out to the World of Solutions, so over to you, Cedric.
Hey there, Nish. It's getting quite packed here in the world of solutions, and we just heard from Joe about some of the integration work that has been done by Ties and Dice with Cisco Secure Access, and I have an expert with me. I have Marco with me, who is a product manager, and he's just going to give us a quick demo of what actually that means right now. So Marco, over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So let me show you what we've done with the integration with Cisco Secure Access and ThousandEyes. Essentially, what we're bringing is a unified dashboard for security and network operations teams, where you can monitor both your secure connectivity as well as digital experience monitoring from a single dashboard. So this is the experience insights as shown in Cisco Secure Access. It's going to show you the distribution of your work-managed endpoints across the globe, and I can check which ones are currently online. And from the distribution, I can go down and see the health of those particular endpoints. So this would be company-owned laptops and other devices. And then I can see how they connect to the network, what is their current latency, jitter, loss, Wi-Fi connectivity, and anything else that might be affecting the digital experience of the applications that they're using. The other thing that we're doing is we're measuring the experience towards the commonly used SaaS applications. So how does the connectivity to those applications look like from the Cisco Secure Access Cloud, AWS, Confluence, Dropbox, all the commonly used applications within a given enterprise. And what we're also providing is deep visibility into what is actually happening for a specific user on a specific endpoint. So in this particular case, we're zooming into a endpoint device, and what it is showing us is, how does the connectivity look like towards the local network, be it wired or wireless, and then how does that connectivity look like to the Cisco Secure Access head end? Is that connectivity okay, or is there something breaking? And this is important when you're talking about measuring the actual digital experience of the applications, because they might negatively affect what is happening, for example, with your collaboration suites, your voice or video calls, which is something you can then see down here. This particular user has been using WebEx for a call, but we can see that, first of all, the endpoint health is looking fine, and the WebEx application health is, for the call that it just made, is also fine. You can see the latency, jitter, and loss, and then you can also see the timeline of the WebEx-specific health scoring. You see that there's been a short call over here. However, in this particular case, everything was okay. And the connectivity both to the Cisco Secure Access head end as well as the application itself is shown as completely healthy. So in case something was wrong, you'd be able to troubleshoot and dive deeper if cross-launching into the actual ThousandEyes platform.
So I think we have a little bit of time. What is coming up? Because I can hear that ThousandEyes is leading the way, and I always describe it as the Google of the internet, right? So this is great with the integration work that has been done, but what's more in the pipeline? Tell us a little bit more.
So obviously we want to go much deeper with this integration. We want to provide deeper visibility in terms of unified experience and for Cisco Secure Access. One of the important things that we've heard from customers is that they want to have a single workflow or a single dashboard to touch both the security operations cases as well as network operations cases. So really working on this unification and simple, seamless workflows.
Okay, awesome, great. Thank you so much, Marco. We're going to go back to you in the studio, Nish.
So great to see that technology in action with ThousandEyes there. So next up, we're going to head into an innovation talk. The talk is jointly put together with Cisco, with Intel, with IP Fabric, and we're going to be talking about sustainability, which is one of 5 big customer priorities that we hear about day in and day out with Cisco. So make sure you stay tuned with us. If you're enjoying it, let us know. Use hashtag Cisco Live and @Cisco Live EMEA. Enjoy this, and we'll be right back straight afterwards.